the numbers have all been written down and the dates on a clean sheet here. October 21st, 2025. Think as we run these teams down, how many of them you might say are really down bad at quarterback? I was thinking about that this morning. There's the Jets news. They're going to Tyrod Taylor reportedly. And I'm thinking like last year, a point that I would think about and talk about a lot was when you have, the draft coming up, not that many teams were really necessarily in the market for a franchise guy. You had lots of rookies from the last 2 years that are either already prospering like Daniels was, or they're still like Caleb Williams or May, like we're not done with this yet. And, very few teams, I think, were really looking. Now, I think that might be quite different a year later. So anyway, keep that in mind here as we go today. 16. Titans.
I want to go the Jets.
Yeah, I'm offended. I'm glad I left room for you to say Titans. Jets.
Really?
Really? Yeah, really. Just because the owner talked today, more than anything else.
That's never good.
No.
That was the thing that
That
did
is
for me.
never good.
Well, when Tennessee fired its coach, the owner didn't show up. That's better, maybe sometimes.
Maybe is better than having the owner talk.
We've had plenty of that over the years,
Yes,
right?
we have.
We're pretty much, we want to know what you're thinking, but we really don't want to hear you talk.
We're terrified of you talking, but
What are you
yet
gonna
we
say?
desire it because, we want to hear from ownership. We want people to be held accountable.
This is every Bills owner ever, I'm thinking, by my count.
Yes. All two of them.
All right, well,
Yeah.
the Jets then. 2-1 Jets. Their first win. So this is a team that's down bad at quarterback.
Yeah.
They're going to play the season with Tyrod Taylor? It's that bad.
I guess that's what they're going to do.
Okay. Well, they'll probably win 4 games. And they'll hate themselves.
It is sort of hilarious to me that while the owner today is talking about how the guy they chose, the guy their new coach chose to be their quarterback, can't complete a pass. The guy they had last year is playing like they would have hoped he would have played for them the last 2 years at Rodgers. And, that's a decision that was made. Ownership, right? I mean, it just seemed like Aaron Glenn couldn't wait to embarrass Aaron Rodgers. I got no love lost for Aaron Rodgers, but the Jets just flailing around on the ground like a toddler who can't get what they want at quarterback, while Rodgers is, whatever. He's having a decent enough year. I mean, they're live. Pittsburgh is it's just very Jets.
All right, so that's one, or 16 in the rankings, but one team that's in a bad spot at quarterback.
Right.
Tennessee at 15?
I'm fine putting Tennessee at 15.
This is another. And I might suggest worse, because Cam Ward is the first overall pick. This is reminiscent of Fields, who wasn't the 101, but the Bears got to the 101 with Carolina's pick, and they had the choice, and they moved on from Fields. So it's a little bit the same. Does Tennessee not go into the quarterback market? Maybe that depends on the second half a little bit, but right now, doesn't look great.
It doesn't look great. I would expect that they would want to give him. Well, I mean, there's a lot. There's 10 games left. But boy, could he be one and done there? I don't know. I would sooner expect that. It doesn't have to mean this is going to work, but I don't think they'll go looking. I think they'll hire a coach to come in and work. Like, this guy's going to do for Cam Ward what Ben Johnson did for Caleb Williams.
You might bet that Cam Ward starts week 1 next year?
Yes. Heavily.
Heavily?
Yes.
Odds? 2-1? Would you bet 2-1 that he does? I'd take that.
I don't know that I don't know that I'm comfortable giving odds.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to bet it straight up either, so it remains
maybe this is a good
off screen.
This is a good negotiation then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, got to think. I should think about what's the market next year? There will. I mean, we're at 2 already, and we've named 2 teams. 14, Miami.
Believe we're now at 3 teams.
That's another one.
I really think they will bite off the Tua dead money. I think they're going to do it.
They'll have a different week 1 starter.
They'll have a different week 1 starter. They're going to have a new GM and a new coach. Like, the whole thing is going to sweep clean, and they're not going to force that person to deal with the logistics, the emotional baggage of trying to prop Tua up for a year so we can see if he's salvageable and then realize you just set everything. No, clean slate, let's go.
Especially because McDaniel was brought in to do that.
Right.
He takes over for Florida. He's not getting a third coach.
Yeah. So I think that they'll find their way to that. It's going to hurt, but I think they'll do it.
13. Vegas?
I think Vegas is worse than Cleveland, yes.
Okay. Next year's week 1 starter. Probably not Geno Smith. I don't know his contract. But, he could come out anytime.
Yeah.
12.
I'll go Cleveland next.
Okay.
They are
5 for 5.
They've got 2 rookies.
Yeah, but if they get a top 5 pick, it's a quarterback.
I think so, yes.
If they don't get a top 5 pick, it's maybe because Gabriel was good enough, but that's not. There's just what are you doing with your time if you're an AFC team or even an NFC team, I guess, but without at least taking a crack at the elite quarterback? You're just sort of sitting there. You're meaningless. And Dylan Gabriel is just never going to beat the likes of Allen, in a big spot. He's just never going to do it. So why bother? I mean, you got to have somebody. It's not like you can just take somebody anytime you want. Right. But all these teams should be ready. Easy to say it. All these teams should be ready to go into the draft next year or do something else that has credibility, because there's just no point.
Well, you said 5 for 5, and I'm objecting on Tennessee. I think Tennessee will stay the course with Cam Ward.
Okay.
They don't have to be right about that. I'll probably die hard because 2 weeks ago I was talking them up. But I still think there's a good player in there, and I think they will see that through. So hopefully, it's not saying that they're all set, but I don't think there is. I don't predict they'll be in the market like these other 4 teams.
It would be harder to be because of what they've just spent on him.
Right.
Hopefully, for his sake, there's enough to work with that it doesn't just that he's not trapped. I mean, he has to have help.
Yeah.
11.
Jacksonville.
I'm fine with that. 6 for 6 or 5 for 6. I mean, really?
They're stuck.
How's that going?
Right.
I mean, this is my point. There are a lot of teams, I think, as we come up on the halfway point of the year, that probably all their talk shows are probably talking about who their quarterback is going to be next year, because it's going to be someone else. And how do you navigate that? Not everybody's going to be done with Lawrence, but
right,
more people than ever, I think. I mean, he's got talent around him.
Yeah.
And they're terrible.
And the coach that's supposed to fix it.
That's right. 10.
Yeah, that'll stick to him this time around, I would think. It already is. It already was before this guy came in, and now it's just going to be worse for him, Lawrence.
I'll go Bengals here.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for coming, Joe Flacco.
They have their 2026 starter, the Bengals.
Joe Burrow, I think, will probably be their quarterback next year.
There's the first one on this list. We're almost halfway through the conference that we know that they're
right
going to be all set if he's healthy. 9.
Houston.
Okay. How's that going?
Not real good.
Nope. 20-some games since Stroud was everybody's darling, offensive rookie of the year. It's not impressive at all. It's not impressive at all. I did stay up for that. Collins got hurt, but it didn't even matter. They don't really go to him. Wouldn't that be the thing we'd complain about the most if we're Houston?
Who, us?
What's
No.
the point of Nico Collins?
We'd be very patient, I'm sure, with all that.
Were you up? You were not there for this game?
No.
They're using Woody Marks over Chubb mostly as their running back, and he's small. But okay, like I was kind of excited about that. He's one of these rookies that I draft a lot of and wanted to see it. But they went, 4 or 5 times when they needed 1 yard. And it was all just like the same play call. And he never got it. 3rd down and 1, 4th down and 1. Woody marks into the line both times. Turnover on downs. At the goal line. Just like, couldn't do it. They couldn't get 1 yard.
He scored late, though.
He did score late on a pass where it was just like a sort of a fire drill play. And he made a nice catch on that, if he caught it. 8. Chargers.
Yeah, sure. That works.
The bloom is off that rose for this year so far. 7. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Do they have their 2026 Week 1 starter?
I don't think so.
You don't?
Rodgers seemed to hint that he was done after this year.
Maybe, okay.
It's not a good quarterback class coming in either. There's way too many teams.
It's not going to be a good class. Wasn't the story last year that 26 was going to be good, but it's just not going well
all
so far
all
this
the
year?
guys that had hype are bad.
Yeah.
All of them.
Even the Oregon guy?
Dante Moore. He might not come out, though.
Oh.
Whoops.
Too bad for these teams then. Right?
It's all coming up. Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana.
6.
I like the Florida State guy, but I don't know that I'd want him quarterbacking my team.
He's 5'9".
I like him playing college football. I don't know about playing in the NFL.
I like the Alabama guy.
Castellanos, I think.
Castellanos, yep, and then Ty Simpson for Alabama.
Yeah.
6.
Ravens.
Ravens.
Okay. I forgot about them. This is a thing where, I have the standings here, and once we get past like the midway point,
Same thing.
I sort of forget about a team that's 1-5 and down there in hang on, let me look at 13th place in the conference.
Yep.
Hey, is that a real story that's making the rounds on the social medias today about them taking all the
Yes.
comfort, the ping pong table and video game stuff out of the?
Oh yeah. There was a piece by the Baltimore Sun yesterday too, talking about.
Your
they don't like Monken, Zach Moore.
Everybody's hurt, including your MVP quarterback. You're going to take out. Now it's the time to punish people.
Yeah, 2K's getting in the way.
What are we doing?
Ping pong tournaments, they're not doing good for the team morale.
Maybe the worst timed removal of, recreational activity devices within a locker room ever.
Time to get serious.
Yeah, right.
5.
I'll say Denver.
Yeah. They were so close to a terrible loss. 4.
Bills.
New England.
Oh, all right.
Buffalo.
We're saying that we think the Patriots are better than the Bills? Is that what we're saying? Is that what this is? Not just better record?
I think right now, yes.
Right now, yes. That's how I feel.
All right, well, I guess it's reasonable. They did beat them. 3.
Well,
New England.
Yes, New England.
Stop.
That's enough out of you, New England. Go sit down.
This is the first time probably New England's been lower than the Bills in the Reverse AFC Power Rankings, probably ever.
I think that's probably right.
Last week it was 4-3 reversed. New England wins a game in Tennessee, and they move below the Bills in the ranking, which is good, by the way, if you're not following. 2, Colts.
I'll say Colts.
1, Chiefs. There it is. We hit the post.
The Chiefs, who are not even in a playoff spot right at the moment.
They're not?
They are 8th on tiebreakers in the conference.
And the season.
Right. Are the top team in the reverse.
Is there any? The owners are all together. Is there any call for that? Ending the season now. You'd sacrifice a lot of revenue, but you'd get Kansas City out. Couldn't they sort of vote on that, and maybe that would pass?
I love sort of vote on that.
Couldn't the Bills raise a motion to end the season? Would you take the season ending right now? Let's look at the playoff.
The Bills
picture
would be
as we go.
at Pittsburgh in week 1.
Okay.
in the wild card round.
Would they be favored?
Yes. I think so.
I do too. Less than 3. but I think they would be favored in that game. Maybe we should want that. Reverse Power Rankings on WGR, powered by Empire Electric. Your residential neighborhood electrician. Visit empireelectricians.com. We'll get to know the Carolina Panthers a little better with our guest Steve Reed coming up at 4. Trista returns today. Trista Crick, with it being the start of the NBA season. I'm like, Trista, are you going to be too busy today? Is this the wrong day to ask you? She's like, no, I'm in. So that'll be at 6, and we'll find out from her what she likes in the way of NBA futures bets and whatever else. Mike Schopp and the Bulldog here. Are the Patriots better than the Bills? We had a question on Friday, but we didn't get far with it, or Thursday or Friday, because we had guests and other things. But how you feel about the Bills' chances now versus before the season? About now versus Friday, even?
Sure, we got more information on all their weekend games.